We were with Mercer County DD working with Mindy Mullenkamp, and she recommended doing play because it was more geared toward Bryce's needs. Like when we would sit down and just do like therapy one-on-one with him, we could not get him to engage with us. We were not getting any eye contact. We were not getting any verbal affirmation that he was understanding what we were doing. He didn't want us in his space. He kind of was just zoned in on what he was doing and being off in a corner by himself. So she recommended play and getting in contact with Emily Kanapke, and we did that. I talked to her for a little bit, and then we're like, let's do it. We did the consultation, and after the first visit even, we got him to like look up and look at us and kind of like be more intrigued in what we were doing and letting us in his circle.
Play Project in the Home is a parent-mediated intervention, and parent-mediated means the parent does the work. So my goals when I go into a home is to help parents help their child. And so really I am working more with parents than I do even with the child sometimes, some visits.
We started off, she was coming and doing the in-home visits. We also did Zoom visits, so sometimes it was just more me talking to her and not necessarily playing with Bryce. It was her giving me the tools and the techniques that I needed to then sit with him throughout the week and get him engaged and stuff with me. And then we just grew on that. Like once he was okay with me, mom doing it with him, then she was able to jump in, and he attached to her so quickly because it was all just light, fun, playing versus asking him questions, doing things, just getting into his world, like doing what he liked to do, following him around, jumping around, being crazy.
Bryce is such a unique little boy and so special because he was a little boy who had lots of words in the beginning, and he said octopus in our first visit, and I was like, I remember asking mom, did he just say octopus? And she was like, yeah, no big deal. And I was like, this kid is so cool because he's got a lot of language and I don't usually see that. But what I found out is it was almost like his defense mechanism was to say this word so mom would stop asking me these questions or telling me to say this. So it was almost like he began to like say yes and no to her questions, and we thought he was answering them very properly and at these higher levels where it was almost just a defense just so she would not ask these questions anymore. I'm just gonna say yes so she stops. So at first he was just like own world, very stressed if anybody else joined his world, but now he's like doing pretend play, won't leave, won't let mom go, always chasing after her to play with him. He still does his like comfort activities like that give him comfort in the home, but those like it's now with ease with mom. You know, mom can join him with ease, and he does not have that stress and or anxiety like he used to.
So we started in June of 2021, and from then to now he's a completely different kid. He comes in, looks for me or looks for his sister, looks out the window and is excited for her to come home from school. When she leaves for school, it's goodbye sissy, like have a good day. From when we started, he didn't want anything to do with her. So it was a matter of her being involved in the sessions and kind of seeing and mimicking off of what Emily and I were doing, and then she would do it, and then they've just grown this bond through play, like just playing, which just sounds so simple, right? But that's what it is. It's light and fun and playing, and he loves it. My advice for parents is to just try different techniques, talk to your therapist, talk to your specialist, get ideas, try everything, and keep up with what fits your child. Everybody on the spectrum, and that's why they call it a spectrum, is because one kid could do great with the structure of things and another kid could really respond, such as Bryce, with just the light, fun playing aspect of it. And for us, play has been huge in our lives. Like it's made our bond closer. It has helped Bryce grow in ways that we couldn't have imagined him being in just 1 year.